Hello and welcome! I'm Piano and you're watching Metroid First Person Edition. You know, before this game came out, Metroid was like purely a 2D platformer series. I remember there being some suspicion about making a first person entry. But, well, I think history has shown it off pretty well. Anyway, what music did we unlock? Cool, I don't care. If you want to go hear the Hive Mecha battle theme again, you can go watch me fight the Hive Mecha again. It's here on YouTube. Okay, so last time, big thing we got was the boost ball. And let's see do this. I can think of a few places we could use this, but none of them are here. They're all either in Talon Overworld or Chozo Ruins, so I guess we're going back? Because one, I do in fact know where I need to go next, and it is in Talon Overworld, and two, I genuinely can't think of anything else to look for here. Like, we need more stuff. But fear not, ice level enthusiasts, we will be back. Now that said, I think as far as our route back goes, I want to find my way over to this transport. Because it's not far from here, and I think that's going to be quicker than, like, going through the way we came in. However, yes, I am obligated to try this one again. Meh. Okay, so I lose about like a third of an energy tank getting out of the lava with every failed attempt. Ah! Oh, I see it. But I failed the double jump. But there, proof that it is possible. Let's do it. I just need very good timing and a willingness to throw myself into the lava. Damn it. No! I can do this. I will do this. And it will be worth it! I appreciate that I only get burned if I mess up the first double jump. No! What? Come on, that should have counted. Alright. Again! will all be worth it. This will all be worth it. I know it will. I want that energy tank. Ha! Dodged it that time. Ugh. Ha! Nice try. Got it! Alright! And then gets the full energy refill, so we lost nothing but time. It was worth it. I'll always remember that one. That's like one of the hardest items in the game to get. So I, for one, am very glad to have it out of my hair. It's not going to be taunting me the next time I come back to Phendrana Drifts. Anyway. This way, right? Yeah, because it's like 1, 2 rooms here, and that should get us to... Wrong button. Scan shows stretch fractures in Bendesium frame. I didn't know flamethrowers could push you down like that. Anyway, more lava serpents. I see a grapple point, but if I remember right, we can cross this room without it. Hey, go play with that. I think they're using this tunnel. Am I right? Well, okay, now I'm curious as to, like, what's over here. Is it just traversal, or is there an upgrade here, too? I knew it. Yeah, go play with that. Okay, I could walk across the lava, but that would probably kill me. Okay, this is the way we need to go. I think. Ow! Yeah, hi again, Lava Serpent. I, for one, am gonna be glad when we start getting, like, some more weapons and we don't have to rely on just power beam and missiles for everything. And I think that's gonna be pretty soon. Anyway, here we are, Talon Overworld West. So let's see, I want to hit the Central Plaza in Chozo Ruins. And there is a half pipe just before the entrance to Chozo Ruins, isn't there? Now I'm kind of glad I explored this ahead of time so that, like, I was more aware of that shortcut. Is it really even a shortcut? I don't know. It's definitely faster than taking the Chozo Ruins route. Goodbye, Zoomer. You know, I suppose at one point I could, like, try crossing this room without killing that, but why would I do that? Okay, but yeah, this room, Talon Canyon, it's... yeah, here we go, perfectly curved. Well, there's definitely something up here. Stress fractures can be detected throughout the surface of the sandstone wall. Okay, that's not a ledge I can walk on. I kind of thought it was, but no, no, no. They want me to go this way. Alright. I gotta say, this room is pretty. Can we, like, scan any of this fancy foliage? No, we can scan the sap stack, but we already have the sap stack scanned, so what's the point? So I mentioned that there's an exploit where you can use like the little boost the ship gives you to get up to get an upgrade early. This is that upgrade. Check it. It is the shoe. Space jump boots acquired. Press B to jump. While still in the air, press B again to perform an extra space jump. New extras unlocked, probably another soundtrack. Anyway, yeah, we now have the double jump. And that also means that Samus' ship will no longer be offering the lift because we don't need it anymore. Anyway, what else we got to say here? They increased the leaping capability of the power suit through the use of boot-mounted thrusters. Timing is important when using the space jump boots. Experiment to discover ways to increase height and distance while jumping. Yeah, we're nearly at 25% items. So, we're getting somewhere, are we not? Anyway, that is all we need to go back to Phendrana Drifts, but I want to look around Chosen Ruins, because I know of like 2 half-pipes. One was in the Central Plaza, and the other was in the room where we found Morph Ball. Yeah. Don't care about you guys. Still don't have whatever we need for that. Hey, hello! Goodbye. Feel like that one must have been weaker than like the mid-boss version we fought earlier. Anyway, hey, I already see the missile expansion. kind of hard to tell where it is in space, but... Hey. Alright, 25% of all items found. 70 missiles. Now, considering how frequently we get missile drops, you might think, oh, our missiles are basically unlimited at this point, but... there's more to be found there. Anyway, speaking of more to be found, that requires Spider Ball. But what about the other way? I like the plated beetle there, trying to get me to pay attention to it. Heck yeah! Alright. Back to Phendrana Drifts the way we came, I guess. Because I can't think of anything else that we need to do with Boost Ball here. Or Space Jump, for that matter. By the way, Space Jump in the 2D Metroid games, I was kind of surprised to learn this, is actually unlimited double jumps. It's effectively flight. I can see why they wanted to limit it to one for this, though. Yeah. Wait. Root Cave entrance is in this room. You know what? I am gonna try ignoring this flower this time. It's just a flower. What can it do to me? Can't jump that. Now, there's also this room over here, but this, again, requires Spider Ball. Or we could go for a lava swim, but I don't want to do that. And I think even if we had maxed out energy tanks, it would probably still kill us. Hey, buddy. Youch! Ow! You know? Okay, I nearly was able to space jump that. It was kind of close. Anyway, please don't push me into the lava. Thank you. Turrets. Be gone. No! I'm stuck! I'm stuck! I'm stuck and I'm gonna burn to death! I forgot I have a double jump now. Oh, how quickly we forget things. And get lost, turret. Yeah, I can probably cross all of this a lot easier with that. And we can miss. Oh no, but don't think I didn't notice that platform. That seems significant. There's more stuff here, alright. Collapsible suspension bridge is functional, but lacks power.
Recorded to logbook.
This is a standard spinner device. The generator belts of the spinner can be activated by rapid rotational force. Use the boost ability of the morph ball when inside the spinner to activate the device. Behold the device. Bridge extended. Funny, I thought there'd be more up here, but apparently not. Power restored. Suspension bridge operational. Okay. Well, we got our bridge. Bridge that just kind of ends halfway through. But I promise this is leading up to something interesting. Behold. Bendesium portion of area is unstable. Yeah, it's one of the artifacts. This is the warrior shrine. It's the artifact of strength, the second of 12. Alright, there we go. Ow! Okay. Ooh, red. Is that more crystal, or is that just like the geothermal magma core? I don't know. Anyway, I'd like to get back without falling into the lava again. Yeah. Why am I glad I never have to do anything in that room again? So, there were those floating platforms on Phendrana shorelines. I think I can reach those now. Yeah, platforms like that. And before we do that, we gotta check in at the stab station, though. Alright. Okay. Well, Maybe from here? Yes! This cordite statue is worn and weathered. Scan indicates the presence of a power conduit behind the statue. That's interesting. Anyway, hey ball, bye ball. Hey other ball, bye other ball. Hey third ball, bye third ball. Oh, that's another baby Sheegoth. And now it's a dead baby Sheegoth. Oh, we got something new here, though.
Recorded to logbook.
Ice Parasite, scavenger with a crystalline outer shell. Parasites are hardy creatures able to adapt to any environment within 3 generations. The Ice Parasite is a prime example. Having adjusted to a frigid climate, this vermin now thrives in it. Omnivorous, it can exist in areas hostile to most life forms. Cool. Almost seems like a shame that I'm gonna kill it, but I'm still gonna kill it. I'm gonna kill you too. I wonder if there's more Chozo lore in here. This seems like a place that would have it. This is a statue depicting the bust of a Chozo philosopher. This statue is flawless. There appears to be a shell of ice encasing a water basin. The water originated from the statue's mouth. The statue's hands seem to be frozen in place. The statue depicting the bust of a Chozo shaman adorns this door. A symbol is carved into his forehead. The translation reads, "To pass my gaze, seek my twin within this room." This is a statue depicting the bust of a Chozo shaman. Several stress fractures can be seen running along the surface of this brimstone object. Yeah, and then Architect. And this one is Warrior. Okay. Hit it! Pretty simple puzzle, all things considered. This room just feels like a time waster, like... It is there to allow the next room to load. And the next room, as it so happens, has something pretty good in it. Something I would like. Gotcha. I like how we can see Samus's reflection in, like, the little impact sparks. Anyway, hey, more of you guys. Oh my. Sheegoth, supreme predator of the Phendrana Drifts. She-Goths are invulnerable to most beam weapons. The crystals on their back absorb energy, which they can fire at prey. She-Goths have poor stamina. They hyperventilate after using their breath attack, making their mouth area vulnerable. The soft underbelly of a She-Goth is susceptible to concussive blasts. In battle, they expel blasts of frigid gas to ensnare their target. They are also fond of ramming and trampling their hapless prey. Yes, we have killed enough of the infants that the adult has come in. It's not working. Okay. There, that did something. Yeah, okay, it hyperventilates and then it's vulnerable. So, come on. Yeah, okay, we can see the beam fire being, like, absorbed into the crystal on its back. I think if too much of that gets absorbed, it'll, like, counterattack. I'm not quite sure how this works. I've definitely charged it with something. Yeah, okay, looks like it's just firing ice beams back at us. Okay, you're not that dangerous once, like, we actually know how you work. Sure are menacing, though. Also, I don't know what I'm gonna do if I run out of missiles, which is actually becoming quite a realistic possibility. Okay, now you seem especially mad. Wait, what? I'm sorry, missiles aren't supposed to do that! Whatever, it's dead. We can now claim the prize. Give me... Wave beam acquired! We can switch to it. It can open wave doors. New extras unlocked. Behold, we have weapon. The wave beam fires powerful electric bolts. This weapon has a limited homing capability as well. Use right stick to select wave beam as your active weapon. Fire the wave beam to open wave doors. The wave beam won't home in on targets without a lock-on. Charge the wave beam to fire a fierce electric blast. Enemies struck by this blast will be enveloped in electrical energy for a few moments. So yes, we now have Electro Beam. And I must say, I quite like that this uses purple electricity, not yellow. We're gonna have to keep an eye out for purple doors like this, because we need wave beam to open them. No. Alright. Oh yeah, more of you guys. Let me check your entry again. Electrical energy can harm them, that's what I thought. Yes, we can now kill these things. Be gone! we can kill these ones, too. So that should make our transit through these tunnels much easier. You know, I never actually killed those flicker vents, did I? There we go, got one. Yeah, okay, still doesn't work on them. Wait, blah, blah, blah. Get electrified. There we go. Alright. I think that's a good stopping point for today. Yeah. And tomorrow, we can explore more of the Phendrana Drifts with our cool new weapon. Farewell.